I am super excited today. Super excited because I am going to show you how to make my favorite salad. This is fast. This is a fast salad. You're gonna love making this salad. You could have some of it already prepared in the fridge so you can take it with you to work. You can have it right on the spot. You're gonna really love this salad. I'm telling you are, but you're gonna need to buy some ingredients. And the preparation time total for this is 10 minutes. On the pita scale, this salad is ridiculously simple. I would give it a 2. If you know how to use a grater and a knife, you're all set. Here's what you're gonna need. Let's start with organic romaine lettuce. A ridiculous amount of organic carrots. Cherry tomatoes of your choice. You can buy organic. These aren't, but I really like them, so I kind of splurge on these a little bit, but these are great. You're gonna need some of these guacamole packets. They're pretty awesome. They're pre-portioned. I don't like that we add so much plastic back to the environment, but the problem with guacamole is if you open it up, you gotta eat it. The good thing about this is it's kind of like grab and go, and you don't have to waste a ton of avocados, which happen to be expensive. And this is organic. These beets, they're awesome. They don't even need refrigeration until you open them. Some garlic powder, organic. Celtic sea salt, my absolute favorite. And that's it. Let's begin. This is one of those salads that doesn't need to have a prepared dressing in advance. You're gonna actually mix the dressing into the salad, which is gonna consist of guacamole, garlic powder, a little bit of olive oil, Celtic sea salt, and if you want, some ground pepper in there. But the first thing you gotta do is clean this lettuce. And that is important because romaine lettuce does collect some soil. Let me do that first. So I've soaked my lettuce leaves, my romaine lettuce leaves, in water, and then I'm gonna transfer them to a strainer. Try to keep them pointing down so the water runs off of them. What works really nicely is a salad spinner, but it's another gadget that you have to have in your kitchen, and it takes up a lot of space. Doesn't work all that well with whole leaves of romaine lettuce either. This is fine. If you can wait for this to dry, then wait for it to dry. It'll dry off on its own. Or you can just shake it off in the sink. My wife actually dries each leaf with a towel, which is phenomenal if you have that kind of patience. Good for her. You want to get yourself a nice big bowl like this one. The least expensive I've ever seen these online is at webstaurantstore.com. It's a great resource. Again, shipping's a little pricey, but it really, you save a lot of money when you buy stuff like this from there. So let's start by cutting up our lettuce. Let's say you want to make this salad for work. You can do the preparation of the lettuce in advance, and that's fine. I like to chop up this lettuce nice and fine. And you can keep that in a smaller bowl in the refrigerator so that when you have everything separated, before you leave for work the next day, you can have all of this lettuce and all of these ingredients prepared, throw them together, and really literally in the morning make a salad in about not even 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. I do not recommend making this salad and dressing it from the day before. This is the kind of salad that you're gonna dress and eat, because part of the technique that I use to really get the flavors out is I squeeze all the ingredients together as I'm mixing it in. So it becomes more like a chopped salad. Now we're gonna take some of these beautiful tomatoes and rinse them off. The salad that I'm making here today is really designed for 2 meals for 2 people. And these tomatoes, I'm just gonna slice in half. They're too big, you just slice them into quarters. I don't need to peel these carrots. I just need to make sure that they're washed and clean. Essentially, these carrots are going to be grated up. So all I really need to do is to cut the thick part of the carrot off, the top part of the carrot off. I'm going to use basically 1 carrot per person. I like the texture and the scent and the sweetness that it imparts to the salad. And I like this particular peeler because it's got this grating system where it grates both up and down. So it really is effective and works super fast. So I have left the beets for last because they make the biggest mess. So when I'm done cutting the beets on the cutting board, I'm pretty much done with the preparation. And I only use about, depending on the size, I like to use about, well, this is a big beet, so maybe 1 of those, 2, and a small one. So 2 big beets is what I would use for this particular salad. And just simple, slice, slice, and just slice again. You can grate them. I don't particularly care for it grated. I think I like to have chunks in it. So I just cut them coarsely. Now, let's say that you are ready to prepare this salad and you have the ingredients already made in the fridge. Obviously, the workload's gonna be next to nothing. These ingredients will last cut up in the fridge about 2 or 3 days, as long as you keep them covered. So here it is, I'm ready to go to work, and this is what I got. I take my lettuce, I drop in about the 20 little tomatoes that I cut. I take my 2 grated carrots, and I take my 3 or 4 beets. If you're gonna eat this salad right away, I recommend that you use grated Celtic sea salt that's been put in a mill, because you're gonna have chunks of salt in there and that's not gonna be really great. I am gonna let this sit a little bit so I don't care so much. So you add your Celtic sea salt to this. As far as the garlic powder is concerned, minimal, not too much, just a slight dusting. There is garlic in the guacamole. So in this entire salad, I would say I probably use maybe a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay, I'm actually gonna use a little bit of pepper. Why not? You don't have to. I grab one of these gloves because I'm gonna mush this together. I'm gonna open up my guacamole. I use 1 package of guacamole per salad. You open the guacamole first. But before I add that to it, I'm just gonna dress it with olive oil. And the olive oil that you're gonna dress it with is totally up to you in quantity. I would say in this, I would probably add about maybe 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Get your guacamole out of there. Take it out of the little packaging. See why I said to do it last? Because if you don't, then you're gonna have to take gloves off, on and off. So take the packaging out, and then just spread the guacamole around with your hand and mix the salad together and squeeze it. I mean, don't squeeze the daylights out of it, right? You just want to squeeze it a little bit, because the juices from the beets, the juices from the tomatoes, and the olive oil are gonna mix in together and actually form the dressing. And just give it a really, really good stir. That is it. I mean, I can't really see it being much simpler than that. I'm just gonna grab my used beet bowl here since it's there. I mean, I just want you to take a look at this salad. Just look at this. It's beautiful, it's vibrant. It's 100% organic. I mean, it's a gorgeous little salad that you can make very easily. You can have it in the refrigerator. I'm gonna give this a little taste. I love this salad. And when I'm done chewing, I'll tell you why. If you watch my other videos, I've shown you how to have grilled chicken prepared in advance. Let's say it's summertime and you have some grilled steak sliced up that you barbecued. Or let's say you had some quinoa already pre-cooked. It's a meal, it's ready to go. It's extraordinary. Do not be afraid to give this a try. It's a fast, easy salad. You'll love it. It's completely organic and healthy, just like you. Thank you so much for watching. Please tune in. I really appreciate you being here.